It might be rude to say this, but I cannot wait until this episode is over. It's just the villain, dude. Takaoka. It's just Takaoka. What's gonna happen? I mean, Nagisa seems like hell-bent on killing Takaoka. The thing is, I don't think Koro Sensei or Kurasama would allow that to happen. So they might do something. Kurasama still has the gun. Koro Sensei always has something up his sleeve that we know nothing about. This might be a wild card, but there's still Yelovich. I mean, she might be done playing the piano. I don't know. Nagisa doesn't seem like the type to win over Takaoka. There has to be some outside disturbance. So without further ado, let's get straight onto it. Make sure the original content as always. All right, let's get going in 3, 2, 1, go.
I'll kill you for what you've done.
That's the spirit, boy. Come at me with everything you've got.
Such a dark part of the show, and then we have this intro.
It's happened. Nagisa snapped.
No, someone has to stop this.
Did you throw a gun?
Get over yourself, dumbass! Screw your pity! Quit wasting your energy worrying about what's going on with other people and focus on you! He's not worth it! Give in to the bloodlust and you're no better than him!
He's absolutely right, Nagisa.
I mean, I could make an argument against that, but we'll go with it.
He's likely bluffing about the antidote. We need only consult the poisoner downstairs. Do not stoop to Takaoka's level.
Shut your damn mouth! You're taking all the fun out of everything! If we're gonna get the most out of this, he's gotta come at me with intent to kill! How the hell else am I gonna patch up my self-esteem?
But you're not gonna be doing it by beating up a middle schooler.
Heed the words of a friend before you
okay.
give credence to an enemy. Ask, what within myself does this man have claim on?
Everything.
The octopus is half right. You ain't gotta resist the anger. You control it.
Ooh, jacket off.
Ooh, don't we look vicious?
Why did Nagisa put the stun gun away?
So you're
Even
up to
he's like,
use the
ah.
knife. Good on you, kid. Do you want to know a little secret?
No.
Blow up every vial of the antidote. This stuff takes a month to cook up under ideal conditions. No, sure, there's not enough for everyone, but saving some's better than saving none.
I hate to ask this of you, but if at any moment you believe Nagisa's life to be in jeopardy, please do not hesitate to shoot Takaoka.
So for him to ask me that, we're in trouble. Of course we are. Even I can see the writing.
Gosh, look at his size, though.
Nagisa has absolutely no idea the world of hurt he's in for.
Ooh, gosh.
Takaoka is a man possessed. He's in battle mode.
Ooh.
His physique, his skills, his experience.
He's a middle schooler. If anything, this will make you worse.
Hey, now, don't peter out. We're just getting started. This knife comes to me in my dreams every night. The precise moment my peace of mind flew off the rails. Well, tonight
Yeah, he's a lot fitter.
Little pipsqueak the satisfaction.
He's been doing the
I'll
workouts.
split you from groin to grin and savor the screams. I'll sever your hands and feet and mount them above my mantle like trophies.
Shoot him, Mr. K!
Stop. Let Nagisa handle it.
Oh yeah, he's been handling it, right?
This fight ain't over yet, pal. Just watch. He's about to pull out the big gun.
Oh yeah.
This technique.
Technique.
I've used it many a time in field. Nothing compares for getting
Minion diamond field.
The technique only works under certain conditions, however. First, have at least 2 weapons ready hand. Second, you must be pitted against an expert. Third, and most important, your opponent must already know what it means to face death.
Excellent. Congratulations, Mr. Takaoka. You get to be my beta test.
If you find yourself painted into a corner, do this correctly, and it sets the stage for an instant kill.
That sounds pretty useful.
Or instant knockout.
Drop my weapon and his attention follows.
Now you're gonna grab the stun gun. He's I'm sorry, I clapped did that?
And in that tiny moment, out comes the crucial second blade.
Again.
The run got me again.
Again. Just shock him a couple more times. little zzz. Do it now.
I know what it's like to be hit. To be in a real fight. All because of this man. He's done some awful things. There's no denying
Quite.
that. But in a weird way, he does deserve my respect.
Oh, God! I'll be haunted by that smile to the day they put me in the ground!
Well,
Mr. Taco,
good luck.
thank you for everything.
All right, now a couple more times.
Yeah! We beat the final.
I love that Korra Sensei was sweating as well. So about these vials that apparently are not enough to cure everyone. What are we gonna do with that?
Well done, Nagisa. I'm proud of you. For the first time in a while, I had no idea how things would end.
Thanks. But what are we going to do now? Everybody else is still infected with the virus.
Ha! Please. The antidote won't do you any good.
Why?
Look at you brats.
Can you talk without it?
I suggest we be reasonable and stop this before anyone else gets hurt.
Yeah, all right.
I'll make you wish you hadn't. Wait, come again?
No worries.
You don't have to bother with us. Our contracts don't cover avenging our employer. The antidote would only be useful to you if you'd actually been poisoned.
Huh?
You know that bug you can get eating oysters on the half shell?
No.
I gave you a perfected version of that old warhorse. It ought to flush out of your systems in about 30 hours or so.
After we got the job, the three of us talked it over and hatched a plan.
Not the lips.
Boss's idea, you know, it seemed too harsh. We figured the handoff would play out just as well if you only thought you were in danger.
Isn't going against your client bad for the bottom line?
When does food
Sweetheart, we
poisoning
take pride in what we do,
make
but
bloody
money isn't
noses?
the be-all, end-all. When we realized he never intended on giving you the antidote, it was either we try to live with ourselves after having offed a bunch of innocent junior high kids, or we take out a hit on our reputation. Seemed like a fairly straightforward ethical decision to us.
Where does this calmness coming from?
Give that supplement to your buddies, and make sure they get plenty of rest. They'll probably wind up feeling better than
I love how these assassins are just the nicest people now.
In the meantime, I'm afraid it's protocol to detain you for questioning.
Yeah, okay.
You want a rematch? Make it to the big time. Become a worthy target. Then we'll come back and give you all the Assassination Grand Tour.
Thanks. I mean, you didn't get handcuffed at all?
Not sure if what they left us with was a warning or a compliment.
Compliment.
A single buzz from Karasuma. That's the signal they've made it out.
And no one, not the other guests, not the staff, suspects a thing.
Is the hotel not gonna question the huge explosion on their helipad?
So now, we go back to our hotel. Then we put this whole day behind us and catch up on our sleep. Because seriously, I am friggin' exhausted.
and probably bruised and injured. Broken ribs.
You're such a trouble magnet, Nagisa. You know we worry about you.
Who's this we?
Morning. Well, evening, really. So, how are you guys feeling?
Who are you?
So is Koro-sensei really in there?
It won't work, but at least he's under strict supervision till he reverts back to normal.
Koro-sensei exploded.
Yeah.
Did we get him?
No.
Right. As if we don't already know the answer to that question.
You've suffered in the shadow of my cowardice, and I'm sorry. But consider, not only have you faced an array of fearsome foes, you did so with unquestionable style. Now, what do you say we get this vacation back on track?
Yeah, I think it's a little late for that. We go back tomorrow morning.
Are you kidding me? But there's so much fun in the sun to be had now that I'm fully
I mean, you're
grown
fast,
again.
so.
There's not a second
Yep.
to waste, children. Summer vacation with your Koro-sensei is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. What are you doing, Karma?
Taking your advice, Cheech. Gotta strike when the iron's hot.
Wait for the target to let us down.
Now it's summer vacation. No time like the present, right? What do you say, Nagisa? Feel like emptying a few rounds?
You've done well, my boy.
Kunugigaoka Junior High, Class 3E. Yep, we're assassins.
I mean, pretty much.
Our teacher. The bell rings, another day begins.
Crazy. That's how it ends. Think, right? Yeah. So, hello? Something went wrong. Nagisa, I got a question for you. if you can answer. Probably can't. That's fine. What was your plan starting off? Maybe there were no plans. Maybe your first plan, right? Original plan was, oh, I'm gonna try to talk him out of it. Stupid plan, by the way. I saw Takuoka for first 5 seconds. I was like, he's crazy. There's no way you're gonna talk him out of anything. But then when he exploded the antidotes, your plan shifted to, oh, there's no plan, I'm gonna kill him. Which is a plan. It is not a plan that would be able to succeed though. There's no way you could have won this because this is before you got the stun gun. So at no point prior to that were you able to use a technique that the assassin dude gave you. So you were living on a prayer at this point. And then when Tarasaka gave you the stun gun and then somehow convinced you to release your bloodlust, which is so surprising that it was Tarasaka out of everyone. But on the other hand, not so surprising because if anyone knew about what bloodlust does, or hatred, or anger, or any of those emotions, it would be Tarasaka. I'm assuming, because he's an angry dude. But Tarasaka and the other students helped Nagisa quench that bloodlust, and I think after that, then Nagisa went towards the assassination technique. And I'm not gonna lie, as much as I hate Takaoka, the animators, or whatever, made him look scary. At the very least, intimidating, because he got super shredded and muscular. I didn't even realize how muscular he got until they used that one snippet of the past episode that he was in. And to me, that showed dedication towards one subject or topic or whatever, which is Nagisa, which then further expresses his craziness and his sole focus being to get back at Nagisa. My thing is he going to come back? He was locked up by the government, so I would like to think he's going to be locked up for quite some time, because the fact that he was trying to almost eliminate half of the group that was responsible for saving the world technically puts him in the enemy side of things. Even though he probably wasn't thinking of it as that way, it still looked like he tried to take out the one group responsible for saving the world. He's going to be locked up for quite some time, unless somehow Shiro and his network connections can get Takuoka out of prison. Other than that, I don't know. Takuoka's still alive, and he definitely has even more hatred towards Nagisa, which is surprising because it seemed like the hatred was maxed out. So I would like to think that he'll come back eventually. I don't know. I love how these guys were completely fine after the fact that their boss was defeated. And the fact that the gunsucker was probably the most sane out of all of them really shows how dedicated they are to their craft. And even though they were defeated by these kids, they harbored no ill will towards them, and they kept it professional. They basically said, hey, whenever you guys grow up and get a bounty on your head, then we'll fight. So it might be a long shot, but the assassins, or at least these three, made it appear that they have a chance. Especially Karma. I can see Karma having a bounty. That and Nagisa. Maybe even Monami. What I want to know, and I thought of this in the very beginning of the episode, and I was wondering if they were going to talk about it, but how did Takuoka know this much about where the kids were? I don't know exactly what rank he was in after the whole Nagisa incident, but it didn't seem like he had that much respect. But the fact that he realized that this class was going on this specific vacation and was able to orchestrate something that quickly, he needed an inside man, I like to think, because the whole deal with them going to this island was a very recent occurrence. It wasn't something that was going to happen no matter what. Unless he was just that crazy, and you can make the argument that if you're crazy enough, you'll figure out where someone is. I don't know. It just seems like a bit of a stretch because the only people that knew that they were on this island would be the principal, all the kids in class 3E, all the teachers, and then class 3A. I think that's it. Maybe the parents? I don't know. Very sus. But anyways, that was my reaction to Assassination Classroom Season 1, Episode 22. If you like my reaction, make sure to like, subscribe. If you guys want me to know anything more, comment section down below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.